everybody. Welcome to episode 43 of the Intermission podcast, the show where two film graduates discuss classic, iconic, and obscure films from times gone by. We're your hosts, Oscar W. Fitchett.
I am Robbie Tweedale. Hello.
And we are finishing off our Oscar special by actually talking about the ceremony itself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, and then after this, we'll get back to the usual shit where we talk about films. Where we'll actually kick off season 5.
Fuck yeah.
Which we might end up having a meeting about this at the end of the podcast and just leave it recording so you lot can, because the whole point was like, we were going to announce like season 5, but we still haven't really properly discussed it. So fuck it, you lot can see that like
Fair
happen.
enough.
Anyway, so Robbie, the Oscars were last night. At the time of recording this, they were last night.
What?
Yeah, mad, right?
What the fuck?
And I assume you didn't watch the ceremony.
I did not watch the ceremony. Two reasons. A, I don't know how. And B, dear God, I was tired. I don't have Now TV. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, not many people do.
Yeah. I ain't got that kind of money. Jesus. Maybe I will get it because I'm currently paying for ITVX and have been for 3 months. And we suddenly got an email, all staff of ITV, to tell us that we'll be getting ITVX for free next month. So, you know, could have done with that a bit fucking earlier, guys. Maybe when it launched, but I don't know.
Well, you know. well, Now TV is how I watch. Well, that's how I'm going to end up watching Last of Us, because obviously that's how where like I still haven't watched that yet. But I've been hearing it's good.
It's great, apparently, yeah.
Yeah. But and I may as well get this out of the way because it's not dramatic. We did the Oscar ballot bet, Robbie.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Guess who's making the video?
I don't. Can we reveal it as we go along? Because I haven't done the maths on it. Because I was looking through the nominees this morning and I couldn't remember what we'd said.
Okay, that'll be even funnier because
because I'm editing the video is what you're gonna say.
We'll find out.
You
but we'll leave it.
Scumbag.
But what I will say is that's the independent prediction between us two. But I got like how many people? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 people overall, including us two.
Holy shit! Did boyfriend of the podcast do one?
Leo?
Yeah.
No.
I thought you might have done.
It was me and you. Mm-hmm. I got Gary and Lewis.
Yeah, that's good.
I got my mum and my dad.
Very nice.
And then I got Angus and Kate.
Nice, okay.
So that's a good one. And you know what? And to celebrate, I got a bit of
very nice.
A small bit of bubbly.
I've got a beer, the colour of the Oscars trophy. If anyone can see
shit.
it. It's fine. Do you know? I'm gonna hang on because I'm gonna get another beer. But what I'll show you is the can, so you can see the name of this beer, because you are gonna fucking cry.
Oh really?
Yeah, give me a second. It's not
to
called
celebrate
I Miss University Juice or something. But, here we go. Is it gonna pick it up? Pick it up, you cunt.
Oh, Elvis juice.
It's called Elvis Juice.
Yes.
I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, better get a beer for the Oscars. And it's the only one I have in. It's like fucking mocking me. It was sat at the back of my fridge going, yeah, drink me, you can. I dare you.
I dare you, Robbie, to drink some of my juice.
Yeah, go on, drink some of my juice. He's white.
We didn't hear him speak on stage.
Thank God.
But so what we're gonna do, we'll go through each category as was what was the running order in the ceremony, so we can literally go through it all. And I'll chip in with what my thought was, what I was thinking as we were going along.
Right, yeah.
As we were going along the ceremony.
Yeah.
You know what? Overall, I will say happy with this ceremony in the sense of, you know, it wasn't a complete shit show at all, actually.
It wasn't like 2 years ago.
You know what? A winner got announced and they stayed the winner.
Yeah.
No one got assaulted.
Which is good.
No one got absolutely kicked the shit off. And you know what? Jimmy Kimmel was not infuriating.
Oh, okay. And did they not save an award that was clearly meant for someone who had passed away and then give it to an old white guy that wasn't even there? Did they do that again, or was that?
No, they didn't do that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
No, I'll get like bits. I'll get the general showy things.
Right.
With they didn't they had some like shit jokes, but
Yeah.
it was like they had like a bit where because Elizabeth Banks came out presenting an award, and she had cocaine bear with her.
Oh, that's good. What, like a CGI or like a
No,
bear?
like a big bloke in a suit. Like
Oh, well,
suit.
that's all right. That's pretty good.
And the joke being like because Elizabeth Banks was presenting the award for visual effects, so she was like,
okay.
if it wasn't for visual effects, this is what Cocaine Bear would have been. So
I get it. Yeah. All right.
so and then there was a bit where Kimmel like was on the after that Kimmel was on the floor talking to people or whatnot. And he did a bit of again. I'm not saying Kimmel was completely perfect. There was a bit where he went to Malala.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter.
And he was like, "Oh, so you're the youngest Nobel Prize winner. So did Harry Styles really spit on Chris Pine?" And she was like, "I only talk about peace." And
Jesus.
And then a bit later, like as fucking Kimmel was was making a bit about Matt Damon because he's still going through that.
That whole Jesus Christ! How long is that?
How
long has that been going on for? Jesus Christ!
Because he went like Jessica Chastain. He went, "So Jessica Chastain, when you're filming The Martian, how infuriating was it to be with Matt Damon because he's a dummy who can't read or some shit like that?"
No, all right.
And meanwhile, as he's doing that, Cocaine Bear made his way to like Malala to like be a bit of a nuisance, and then like Kimmel was like, "Cocaine Bear, leave my hoe alone," and then that was the bit.
That's not a bit. If it like like that movie's a slasher movie with a bear killing people. Yeah. It's not just going up and prodding people and going, it's fucking annoying.
No, he was a bit. Jesus. He was quirky, Cocaine Bear. He was just a bit. He was a bit wacky.
He was in a silly, goofy mood.
He was a bit of a wacky Cocaine Bear.
Oh my god. It's like Weed Bear.
Yeah. So that. Yeah. Marijuana Bear. Just do that.
Fucking hell. Piss Paul.
So yeah.
Was there any more piss poor jokes? Anything about Angela Bassett doing the thing? Or was I wrong about that?
Nah, you were wrong about that.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's prime territory.
Was there anything? I can't think there was... There wasn't really... I mean, this happened on the American broadcast. We didn't get it. Like, Halle Bailey and Melissa McCarthy came out to introduce the Little Mermaid trailer, and then they played the Little Mermaid trailer.
Do you want to talk about that for a second?
I didn't even see the trailer because I'll tell you why we didn't see it, Robbie.
Because it's so fucking dark.
I don't know why. I assume it's like, it might have been like a broadcast rights thing. But what we got, it was early on in the night as well. So me, Angus, and Kate just all of a sudden just saw it was just a screen with the Oscars logo, and it was this really prolonged like jazz music like soundtrack bit playing over it, and then we were like, what the fuck's going on?
What the fuck is this?
But it was the length of them coming out to talk about the trailer, and then the length of the trailer, and then we just cut the adverts. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I thought it was like, did Will Smith break on stage? Did
he break into the place? Jesus Christ.
It's like, quick, cut it quick.
He's back.
But no, it's like they just did that. But then I checked like on Reddit. It was like, oh yeah, the Little Mermaid trailer looks shit. I was like, oh, I guess that played because I didn't see it. And I saw clips of it. It doesn't look good.
It's so...
But are we surprised? Are we surprised?
No, but my question with the Disney remakes, right? They're these vibrant, colourful cartoons. Why do they translate them into live action and just everything becomes mucky brown for no fucking reason?
Yeah.
Why is everything so gross to look at? I don't know. It doesn't look as bad as some of them. Sebastian looks bizarre. Sebastian the Crab looks wrong, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah.
So let's get going into the actual.
Oh, go on then.
The actual awards of it all.
I'd love to.
So the first award of the night, Robbie.
Yeah.
That got announced was the animated feature film.
Oh yeah.
And we were both correct with this prediction, Robbie, and the winner was Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Nice. Very nice.
It was
one on the board for Robert, one on the board for Oscar.
Yeah, it was obvious, but fine. again, I don't have any passion towards it.
Yeah, kind of.
You know what I mean?
You know, I mean, it's my third pick.
Guillermo was on stage. He gave a speech. He once again his whole speech is when they've been winning these awards. He's been highlighting the fact of like, right, animation is an art form. It should be taken seriously. And I think we're on the, we need to keep this momentum going in terms of not just making it more like his whole spiel within this award season has just been trying to highlight animation generally.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Not necessarily saying we Pinocchio are blaring the flag. He's like, right, let's keep taking animation seriously.
He tweeted today because they released a photo of Spider-Verse, and he just did he did a tweet about it. He just like retweeted the photo and was like, "They're gonna change the fucking industry all over again, and I can't wait." Blah blah blah. I was like, "What?" I didn't realize he was like
such an animation fiend.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but not even that. He just kind of like seemed like he was tweeting like a 25-year-old girl. I don't know what's going on. He was like looking at across the Spider-Verse, being like, "Yes, queen, fucking slay." I don't know what's going on, Guillermo. Calm down. But yeah, God bless him. Yeah, fine. I'm fine with it. I think it should have been my solo show, but that's that's just me, I guess.
It's what it is. It's fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's exactly.
Yeah.
The next one that came on, we had Best Supporting Actor.
And,
And my God, was this just one of the most heartwarming things of the night? We had Ki Hui Kwan.
Is it Hui? Okay.
Hui, yeah. It's not he, it's Hui. Hui Kwan. And every time, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know. And we both got that right, by the way. So 2 for 2.
Deuces.
I don't know what it is, man. Every time I see this man, I'm just always emotional. It's like it's like I don't know why. It's like I see my son achieve something. I don't know what it is.
God bless him. I mean, he's like 3 times my age, probably about I don't know, half yours. But you do kind of get that. Sorry, but you do kind of get that like heartwarming. Oh, fucking look at him go.
Yeah,
but he's like 55.
No, I think he's like 51.
God bless him.
He's
yeah,
like 50,
good on him. Like I'm so proud of him.
It's like he got up, he stood up, and he must have known he was just the undoubtable favorite. You know what I mean? It's like It's like when J.K. Simmons was winning everything for Whiplash. It's like, well, we know what's happening.
Yeah.
But like, you can still see every time he wins an award, he's so like genuinely like, I can't.
It's not like, holy shit, this is still happening.
It's like, and and he's talking with tears in his eyes, and he gave like probably one of my favorite speeches of the night, and he's looking down the camera. He goes, "Oh, my mom, she's watching on TV," and he's like, "Oh, Mom, I've won an Oscar."
Yeah.
Just, oh, mate. Oh, just generally, just like the most heartwarming thing.
Yeah, God bless that beautiful man, and I can't wait to see him in a reshoot of a post-credit scene for Indiana Jones 5.
They probably will. I wouldn't be surprised.
They would be stupid not to film a little thing with him now.
Like, just to have, like, indie and short round actually just kind of look, or whatever.
Yeah, it's just something. Yeah.
Yeah. I also the press conference, that like the backstage press conference thing that happens after they win. His is one of the best things as well. You just see him, like, the video starts with him just side hopping, waving the Oscar around, like, yes! It's just,
oh, God.
Just the absolute ball of energy.
Here's the thing. This is completely taking a detail, but in terms of press interviews, the fucking Hugh Grant thing is amazing.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, my God. People were booting off on Twitter, basically, saying that Hugh Grant was incredibly rude to this interviewer.
Okay.
My argument would be Hugh Grant. If you know him, if you've seen him in interviews at any point, he doesn't like being interviewed. He doesn't really care about the whole celebrity thing. He's just kind of like, I don't know what the fuck this is. And also, he's got a very dry British wit about him, right?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
So if you ask him fucking stupid questions, he's gonna give you a stupid answer. So they go up and they're like, anything you're hoping for tonight? And he's like, Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. They're like, are you rooting for any films at all? And he was like, none in particular. It's like he's not going to be like, yeah, I want this one, just this one movie, please.
There was some because we had the red carpet on. Sorry, the champagne carpet on this. Just to have it on, and God, it was such stupid. Again, we'll get to Jamie Lee Curtis very soon, actually. But like, and I said in the last video, like, I like Jamie Lee Curtis, but my God, she's been infuriating me in the interviews. You know, like, it's like one of those things where it's like, there's nothing inherently wrong about Jamie Lee Curtis, and I like, you know what I mean? It's like, and I don't dislike Jamie Lee Curtis, but my God, she was doing my head in. So I saw her get interviewed, but even she seemed like she was like, what the fuck is this interview? Like, there was just one point where, like, the interviewer went like, so I can't remember, I'm paraphrasing, but she basically just went, so how do you feel about the film you're in? And I went, well, she's not going to go, yeah, it's shit, is it?
You know? I like it a lot. It's weird. It's like, so they asked Hugh Grant, they were like, you were in Glass Onion. I love a thriller or whatever. It's like, how is it like to be a part of a film like that? And he was like, well, I was only in it for like 5 seconds. And they were like, yeah, but like, was the experience good? And he was like, it wasn't. He went, I mean, it wasn't terrible. And then she goes, okay, well, yeah, it's been a pleasure talking to you. And he just kind of goes like, fucking walks off. Yeah. And everyone's like, he's so rude. Oh my God, giving such blunt answers. I'm like, well, don't ask him fucking stupid questions then. Oh, it's bizarre.
To end the Ke Huy Quan bit of appreciation, the one thing I've realized is, like, I said this, I was like, I love him as a human being, and then I thought, like, I want to see him in a film with Keanu Reeves, because imagine those two people in a thing.
My God.
And then I thought, John Wick 5.
Get him in there. Get him in there.
Get Ke Huy Quan in John Wick 5. Yeah. Imagine that.
Give him another bum bag and get him on that fucking set.
Like his like little like like he has to like do like a sidekick mission with like John Wick or something. You know, like how amazing. Like you know, like how basically like Halle Berry was in John Wick 3.
Yes.
Or like how Ana de Armas was in the last Bond film. You know, that type of thing.
I want to see him in a chase sequence with Keanu on a motorbike and Key in a sidecar, and they're fucking going on like fucking shooting machine guns and shit. Yes. Yes,
we live in a world where that could happen.
And I'd happily take it, quite frankly.
Yeah. I want to live in that multiverse where Ke Huy Quan is in an action film it is in a John Wick film.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll take it.
But the next, we got the next supporting actor category, and the winner, it was supporting actress, and the winner of that one was Jamie Lee Curtis.
What an absolute crock of shit. What an absolute load of dog shit. I'm not even being funny, right? So, I like Jamie Lee Curtis a lot.
Yeah.
What I don't like is bullshit awards given for stupid reasons. For example,
like it wasn't given for the performance. It wasn't given for the performance.
No, it wasn't given for the performance. It was given because she's been around in the industry for ages and she hasn't got one yet. Yeah, do you know why she hasn't got one yet? Because she hasn't been in films that fucking deserve one yet. Okay, sorry. You're not gonna get an Oscar for your performance in a Halloween movie. You're not gonna get an Oscar for your performance in Freaky Friday. Do you know, like, what are we doing here? I don't. It's not.
Have you seen A Fish Called Wanda?
No,
I haven't seen it either. But I've heard that's
really.
I've
heard but that's like it's like a comedy. It's not going to be winning fucking performance Oscars.
I think that was nominated for like screenplay.
Yeah, like it's a John Cleese movie. It's not. Yeah. But it's just such a stupid fucking reason. Like, how can you watch Everything Everywhere All at Once and go, Jamie Lee Curtis, when Stephanie Hsu is literally nominated? She's there, and she's so much better. It should have. I don't even think it should have been her. In my opinion, it should have been Kerry Condon.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Yeah.
Then Stephanie Hsu. Then Angela Bassett, probably. Who was the other one? Was anyone else? Was anyone else nominated for this?
Hong Chow for The Whale.
Yeah, that one. Then Angela Bassett.
I think Hong Chow was stronger than Angela Bassett, but yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so we'll go Kerry Condon, Stephanie Hsu. I can't. What is the name? Sorry, I've completely blanked again.
Hong Chow.
Thank you. Angela Bassett, Jamie Lee Curtis. One absolute crock of shite. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I'll say I'm gonna remember Jamie Lee Curtis more than I'm gonna remember Angela Bassett.
No,
I'm gonna remember her more.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know what I mean? Like that's you know what I mean? It's like
I'm gonna remember her more because she did a big kung fu kick and had sausage fingers, not because of her fucking performance.
Well, she's also in the film that I'm going to be watching more. I'm not going to go back to Wakanda forever, am I? I'm not.
Well,
I'm not.
Well, no, that's fair enough, but you know.
I do agree. It's one of these things where I'm happy. I'm happy more so in the sense of like it's a win for everything everywhere in this category. But I do agree where if you are going to give the win to that film, give it to Stephanie Hsu. And I think, and even like when they did the Oscar clips, and we are right, they did show the that scene for Angela Bassett. You know what I mean?
Was it the scene from the trailer where she's like, "I've lost everything"?
Yes.
Chadwick Boseman's dead. She says at the audience.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone goes, yeah, we know. Yeah.
But they show, but like for Stephanie Hsu, they showed the bit towards the end where she's talking to where it's her and Michelle Yeoh, and it's like where she's right before Michelle Yeoh. It's where she goes like just I'm paraphrasing again, where it's like, oh, every time maybe we should just stop talking because every time I'm with you, it just hurts. That that scene.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Like they show that scene for Stephanie Hsu. I'm like, they certainly show the fucking banger scene for her.
Yeah.
So it's like, and again, this isn't gonna. We're gonna see a lot more Stephanie Hsu. Which again, if anything, it's good that she got. I think it's more so I'm not pissed off about Jamie Lee Curtis winning because I even said it in the predictions. I'm like, even though we both predicted Angela Bassett, I said, but I can see the envelope gets read out as Jamie Lee Curtis. I could see her walking on stage. Yeah. And I knew, like, once the ceremony was starting in my head, I'm like, it's Jamie Lee Curtis winning this. Even though my prediction was stuck at Angela Bassett, I'm like, but I just could picture that. So I wasn't annoyed. Because I just got used to that being the truth at that point. Do you know what I mean? It's like
it just baffles me.
It's not a good reason, and I do agree with you.
To me.
And I do agree with you. But I think it's important that Stephanie Hsu got nominated at all, though. So I think that's you know.
I think it's really funny. I've seen the clip on Twitter now of the when the names read out, and you can see all the people's reactions, all the nominees' reactions. Angela Bassett and Kerry Condon are furious. you can just see it behind their eyes. They're like,
do you know what it is? No, do you know what it is? It's interesting because I looked at it as well. You see Stephanie Hsu being well over the moon.
Yeah.
You see Hong Chau applauding.
Yeah.
Kerry Condon goes, "Oh, wow," and then applauds. Like she clearly was like, okay. And then
she was surprised and then did a clap.
And then Angela Bassett just kept that smile on her face, but she did not applaud, did not do it, just
blank.
It's like, oh, she's annoyed.
Yeah, she is fuming.
She's annoyed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It was a bit bizarre.
Fine. It was nice. It was nice to see Ke Huy Quan and Jamie Lee Curtis immediately after that being happy together that they've won.
Yeah.
Is what the next one was documentary feature film.
Oh yeah.
And the winner on this one, Robbie, was Nirvana, which you won that one. I guessed 5 love.
3-2, baby.
This one, and then this would have helped if I'd done more research in the documentary, because when we just read the plot synopsis, Robbie, I didn't realize the film was actually very anti-Russian politics.
Oh, Jesus.
So
that was probably gone badly if the Oscars had gone, that's the best one, actually. Probably not a good idea.
No, very anti-Russian politics in the sense of like, because I think it's about like a man who was also imprisoned by Russian forces for basically free speech, is what I apparently understood. So probably, of course, that was going to win because they were going to give the speech to someone going, "Fuck you, Putin." You know what I mean?
That did win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I thought you were saying you should have done better research because the one that you picked was like very anti-Russian. And I was like, that's probably a bad idea. Oh wow!
No, the one that you picked, Nirvana. The one.
Oh wow!
Won.
Cool. I would have thought they would have gone for that because I would have thought they'd have been like, it's a bit of a touchy subject, but yeah, fucking great.
It's it's very apparently the film's very pro free speech and very pro fuck Putin. So it's
cool.
It's that. And they had like someone come on stage and they had the wife of the person who's still imprisoned, who the documentary is about to also say something. So it was a good speech, good win. Probably should have done my research. Should have probably done my research.
Yeah.
Like it won. And I just went, damn it, because I knew that was at that point that was the one that we would divide. I was like, okay, we both had the same ones, and then I was
He's
like,
ahead.
fuck,
He's ahead of the goddamn game.
That was one thing. The next one was best live action short, and we both said Le Pupil.
Yeah.
Which was the Alfonso Cuarón one. We got this one wrong. It was An Irish Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. I saw about this. This looks lovely.
Yeah, I again didn't know anything, didn't see the film. We went with the fact of like, oh, Alfonso Cuarón's short film, that's gonna win.
Yeah,
but we got a nice little Irish short, and I believe the actor that came on stage, I don't know specifics. He seemed like he had some form of Down syndrome or something like that. I think. Yeah. And it was his birthday, so then the filmmakers got everyone to sing happy birthday for him.
Oh, that's adorable. Well done, everyone.
So by this point, I'm having a wonderful Oscars time.
You know what? I'm gonna love heart react in the Skype call to that. There you go.
I mean, we can't see it on the recording.
Does it not come up? Fuck. That's
No,
upsetting.
No, but yes, it was. So by this point we had Guillermo del Toro win and being like, big up animated films, like Guillermo, and then we had Ke Huy Quan making me feel like a proud dad, and then we had Jamie Lee Curtis making me go, good for you, Jamie, whatever.
yeah, fine, yeah, sure.
Good for you, Jamie. And then we had like, fuck Putin. It's like, fuck the Russians, and
That's nice. And then it's someone's birthday, And
then let's sing happy birthday to this guy. It's like, and then the stream cut, and then I was like really confused, and that's when they were like the Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
So that's
Melissa McCarthy. My goodness.
Yeah.
Good gravy.
The next category was best cinematography, and Robbie, we got this right. It went to All Quiet. It went to All Quiet on the Western Front again.
4-3.
Didn't again not a surprise. It's a big spectacle war film, and again it looked nice. It did look nice, but it was definitely not the best cinematography.
No, and I love Roger Deakins' thing about Batman so much. It makes me so happy that he himself was like the best cinematography of the year, is not even fucking nominated, and that was Roger Deakins.
Who was also nominated, and even
he was nominated, and he's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah. To which I was like, can you switch out then? Like the day before it goes, by the way, Greg Fraser, could you want my nomination?
Yeah. He should have done. Give it up.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, like, but it'd be
it's not. It's like someone else who gets nominated who doesn't feel like they deserve, just trades it.
Yeah,
they get it instead.
Yeah.
Imagine that. But yeah, cinematography looked good. And this was the start of when I started getting pissed off, because obviously they played bits of the score.
Oh yeah.
For whenever like a film wins, they play some of the score. This is why I started getting annoyed at the All Quiet score, because one thing I realized is that they have the same type of motif where it's just burm 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 burm
Jesus
burm burm, but then they have a bit of score, but it's so quiet, all I can hear is the burm burm. I'm like, oh my fucking god, if I keep hearing this.
Well, I can't wait for the best original score one.
And I heard it 4 times in the fucking night. God damn it.
Oh dear.
The next nomination was makeup and hairstyling. Here's us thinking it's gonna go to Elvis.
What a crock of shit this was.
But it didn't. It went to The Whale. Better nomination than Elvis, I will say that.
Yeah.
I was happy with that.
It's better than Elvis, but it's not Batman.
I still think it was deserving. It was deserving.
I disagree.
No, I understand what you mean. I
think it's deserving because it is an amazing effect that they managed to do with him.
Yeah.
But it's just one effect.
No,
Whereas,
I understand.
Batman is Colin Farrell Penguin, but also like Barry Keoghan looks awful, and the makeup and hairstyling on like Selena Kyle and like all that stuff. It looks.
They did shit to Paul Dano. They did stuff to random goons as well.
Yeah, like it's so stylized and so of its own thing that I think overall that has, on top of the fact that of the Penguin effect and people literally not even realizing that it was Colin Farrell. Is it's mental. That I don't understand why it can go to just one film that managed to do one really good fat suit.
I think it's one of these things where it's two different types of things. Where it's like, do you want to give it to like a variation of Create a World, or do you want to give it to like a thing that completely changed a man? and like really like, and was basically like a big half of that character. Like it was Fraser and the makeup that made that formed that character. So you know what I mean? It's that type of thing. Yeah. So, but again, it was better than Elvis, where it's like, let's make Tom Hanks just a bit ugly, and then let's make
then let's make Austin Butler like
fat
look like
for
him.
A bit.
Fat for a bit. I didn't go that far.
You did, yeah.
God, I'm not going to. God help me.
I'm gonna rewatch that film one time because I want to watch that absolutely lathered, as I said, because I feel like that would be a fun. Just be like, whoa!
I want to get panic attack.
I want to get that film on 4K and watch it on my 65-inch telly, and then just make that my pre-game for a night.
Jesus. Yeah, that's the thing. You won't need the beer. Just watch that.
Watch Elvis.
Watch it in 4K on a big telly and lose your mind before you even leave the house.
And then I'm out.
Yeah.
Because are you sober? No, I watched Elvis.
No, but the room's still spinning? Question mark.
It's like, are you sober? Yeah, it's not like, hey, have you had anything to drink? No, but I watched Elvis.
And I'm fucked.
And I'm
Jesus
fucked up,
Christ.
But yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna say now, Elvis didn't win anything this ceremony.
Good. That's a good thing.
So we didn't hear. You ain't nothing but a
Good. Good. Quite frankly. Oh my God, I hate that movie so much.
After that, we got Koshi Resign. This was one of the ones that fucked me royally.
What did we say?
You said Elvis, and I think we both said Elvis.
Oh, okay.
And the winner of this was Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So,
sure. I mean, it won it the first time, didn't it?
That's what I mean. So
and they just did that again. So
I guess it's like. So I guess we do that again.
They did that again, and then put a naff-looking Iron Man suit in it. So that's fine, isn't it? I don't know about this, to be honest. I would have gone Everything Everywhere, but
I mean, yeah, that's where that is. Yeah,
yeah, but
that would have been the deserving 8th win for Everything Everywhere.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah, 7, man, Jesus. But yeah, again, Black Panther. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's literally my only response. I can't go, that's not deserving, because they did really good costumes, but also I'm like, you just did it again. But
yeah, you just did it. It's just the same thing again. And you already won for it once.
I'm curious. I thought about this when I was editing the predictions video, Robbie. And I want to not confront you is not the right word. I can't think of the word. But I want to... I'm intrigued about this. You expressed your specific disdain for Elvis being a possible winner because your word in being like, all they did was just take costumes that were already existing decades ago and just recreate that.
Yeah.
And you saying that's not deserving. Why were you so annoyed then when Rocket Man didn't even get nominated because you feel like that was deserving? But isn't that exactly the same concept?
No, it's not. And I'll tell you for why.
I'm not asking this in the sense of you're wrong. It's a thing that only clicked to me, so I'm also curious.
So, Elvis's stuff, suit, leather pantsuit.
Yeah.
White pantsuit with glitter on. Yeah? That's your 3 mainly. Right?
But also, you need to think of mine is like they're also recreating the entire 50s with everyone.
Yeah, but you've got so many references for that. Elton John is dressing as the fucking devil or whatever, and he's got a big bouffant fucking peacock feathers suit. He's coming out dressed as a big chicken. Like, there's a lot of things that you have to recreate that are more technically challenging in my mind than just, we found this leather pantsuit, put this on, it looks like the one from the 50s. And you go,
right, okay. So it depends how extravagant the suit was.
Exactly. It's because Elton John's costumes on stage were much more extravagant than just putting on a pantsuit.
So what you're saying is if they do a David Bowie film that's actually it's actually really good, and they actually do the same type of thing.
Where they can get the rights to the music.
Yeah. And they get Tilda Swinton to play to play Bowie because that's the only option I can think.
Yeah, because,
there's probably someone else, but Tilda Swinton should be.
Yeah, but Bowie would be probably good costumes and stuff,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But Elvis is just like, he just wears a fucking thing or whatever,
No, I know, but I was just curious because I know your reason for the dislike of Elvis as a costume design win, and I know your passion towards Rocketman not even getting nominated. That, so
it's just because there was so many costumes in Elvis, in Rocketman. Sorry, that were like fucking hell. Look at that lunatic. No, look at that strange man coming out on stage. Great movie. I want to watch Rocketman again now.
I don't mind it.
It's so good.
Right, the next category we got international feature.
Oh yeah,
and it was
we were both right.
Yeah, we both. It's all Cry on the Western Front, isn't it? So
yeah, Julia was upset with me about this actually in retrospect because she was like, "Did you say that you wanted EO to win?" And I was like, "I don't know what that is."
Oh, it's the donkey film. It's the
one about the donkey.
Yeah,
because she loves fucking donkeys.
Yeah. Well, you don't.
She doesn't love fucking donkeys. That was just a. Sorry, it was a highlighting the donkeys part.
Well, she's going out with you, so I don't know about that, Robbie.
Well, yeah, all right. Well, yeah, very good.
EO,
yeah, very good. There was, that's a funny story actually. Completely irrelevant to this. I didn't fuck a donkey. There was there's a guy at my work who we started seeing around, started walking past, and he looks like me. It's weird. it's like they're growing people in the basement. It's like they've got a cloning lab in the basement for new trainees and they're just fucking churning them out. It's really weird. But it's kind of insulting because he looks like me if like I looked after myself. Do you know what I mean? Like he looks like me except he's got good hair and his beard's all fucking perfectly shaped and all this.
Right.
Works on set. I met him. He come. They were like, "Oh, sit here," and Michael escort you to set. And I was like, "Okay, I can't wait to meet this Mike guy." Comes in, it's him. I was like, "Oh fuck!" And he was like, "Hey, you're a handsome guy." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, Mike. You are also quite handsome." And it's like, yeah, we were both in on the joke that we looked like each other. But then he's so happy and energetic and excited to be there. It was just like
and smash cut to you.
And and the only description I had for it when they were like, "Oh, did you meet him?" And I was like, "Yeah, I met him." They were like, "Oh, what was he like?" And the only description I had for it was like, imagine Eeyore and Tigger.
Yeah.
Next to each other. Because he's all bouncing around. He's like, "Oh, man, we're going to have such a great day." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I suppose." I guess. So that was my donkey story. It's completely irrelevant, but I just thought of it then.
They also brought Jenny the donkey on stage, so that was cute.
No, they didn't. I've seen this. They brought a donkey.
No, I know. They brought a donkey and they brought a donkey and dressed it like Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny's dead. We've all seen the movie. She died. She choked on Brendan Gleeson's fingers.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how that worked. Yeah.
Spoilers, I guess. She choked on Brendan Gleeson's fingers.
Adorable donkey. It was
in
an
real
adorable
life.
Time. It was an adorable time. But that donkey also wanted to get the fuck off the stage. It was like,
it was like, I'm sick. Can I go now? I'm sick of this. I'm absolutely sick of this.
Yeah. So the next category was we then had documentary short film.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of Robbie's fascination with fucking animals, the winner was The Elephant Whisperers, which we both got right.
Get behind the boys. Does that make it 5-4?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Or I think it's 5-4 or 6-5 maybe.
Maybe. I can't
remember. Either way, I'm winning.
Okay.
I'm ahead.
Okay. But yeah, sure, Elephant Whisperers.
Did they fuck it?
I didn't find that out.
Oh, did they not say in their speech, or was this one of the ones where the Oscars say, "You're not important enough to be on the telly, thank you very much"?
No, this was during the time when I wasn't paying attention to the speeches and I was just chatting to the people who were in the room at the time.
Fair enough, you've got to have some social interaction.
It was getting to that time of the night where we were trying to keep awake, so it was more so talking while things were going on. So it's like...
Yeah, that's fair.
It wasn't as much of a big social gathering as I would have liked it to be. It felt more like a bit of a sleepover, but I wasn't going to sleep over.
Where was T-Dog?
Oh, he bailed before all then.
Yeah. He'll have been contemplating whether to kill me or not with that Stanley knife.
Yeah. Still thinking about that.
Yeah, we'll get back to it in season 5.
It's season 5, yeah. This is like the nice little precursor. It's like, get back. We're good. Lewis is coming back in season 5. We might get Marty. I don't know. We haven't heard from him in a while.
No, that's a good point actually. Where's he been?
Maybe finishing off Killers of the Flower Moon or something like that.
Oh yeah, he's probably in the editing suite.
Yeah. He's in the edit suite.
with that lady that does them all.
Thelma Schumacher.
That one.
Yeah. And then after that, we got the animated short film. So we were getting the last bits of the animated short film, and we both got this one right. The Boy, the Mole, the Fox, and the Horse.
Hell yeah!
One. So yeah, cool.
It's good. I like it. It's
Still didn't see it.
Yeah. It's a really nice art style. It's all really nicely hand drawn. You can kind of see the what would you call it? I guess like the skeleton. You know when they do like a trace thing to give the outline of it before add in detail. You can still see all that. It's really nice. It's a nice looking little time, man.
I know. I think it was a BBC flick over in BBC distributed it for the UK. But I think it was an Apple TV Plus film in America, and from what I heard, they were campaigning really hard to get for this one. I
can imagine.
Yeah. They had billboards about it. So like, they did a lot. Yeah, the Apple TV pushed this, but not Cha Cha Real Smooth. Just saying, it's an interesting one. Yeah,
probably because Cha Cha Real Smooth wouldn't have won anything. They could have pushed it for it, but it would have been one of the ones that gets nominated and then doesn't win anything.
Yeah, they could only have so much quirky films to be nominated. In all honesty,
yeah.
So, and Apple TV were like, A24 going to be pushing everything everywhere. Maybe we shouldn't go up against that.
Yeah, maybe we should just calm the foot down a minute.
But yeah, the next one was production design, and this one I was really surprised.
I was really surprised.
You said
Mission Moneypenny.
You said Elvis to win this, Robbie. I said Babylon. It went All Quiet on the Western Front.
What is that about?
Which is even more insane because even in the BAFTAs, Babylon won this one. All Quiet didn't even win this one.
What's going on?
So what the fuck?
What the fuck's that about?
What the fuck?
I
mean, they recreated the trenches again. Yes, they did really good production design job.
Yeah.
And I guess you could say Babylon and All Quiet are similar in the sense of like Babylon just recreated a lot of like old Hollywood stuff like from the 20s.
Yeah.
Did it really well, and All Quiet recreated World War I really well. So it's like, you
get it. Yeah.
But I would have liked Babylon to win more. But
okay, fair enough.
Maybe because it also had a better score, so at least I would have heard that banger of a sax solo and not the burm, 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 burm. It's just that.
Oh, Jesus.
And they all take fucking forever to get on stage, so I'm just hearing this. I also, do you know what the director Edward Berger looks like?
No, but I like his name.
Load up a photo of him.
All right.
And
fine, I will.
Because I'm going to tell you, it's Berger spelled Berger as well, so it's not.
Yeah. Edward Berger.
And once you get a photo of him, I'm going to tell you what I said when I saw him in the crowd. I went, he looks like if I had tried to draw Stanley Tucci from memory.
Yeah, kind of. I can see it.
It's like he's not quite Tucci. He's not quite the Tooch.
Do you know what he looks like?
What?
It's as if Tyler shaved his head and it made him 10 times more handsome. Do you know what I mean? Just a good-looking guy.
So Edward Berger is cut from the same cloth as Tyler and Gary, but like not.
Yeah, he's somewhere in there. He's somewhere in between there. Yeah, absolutely.
There you go.
Somewhere between there and Hutch. So if Tyler had a baby with Hutch, maybe. I don't know.
It's Edward Berger, is it?
Yeah. Ew.
But yeah.
Who gets pregnant in that scenario? Well, Tyler. Let's not fuck about it. I said who gets pregnant in that scenario, but it's clearly Tyler, is it? Yeah, it's clearly Tyler.
But yeah, weird in the sense of like, even like Babylon was winning all the awards for production design leading up to this. So it's not even like when I was trying to do my funny little stats in my head where it's like, oh, well, this won this guild and this won this award. It's like, it was just Babylon all the time. And then this, but, whatever.
Unlucky.
Yeah, so we both got that wrong. And we both predicted two different things as well. So, yep. The next one was, speak of the devil, best original score.
Chat.
Burn.
So we were both wrong on this, right?
We were both wrong.
Yeah, I said Fablemans, didn't I?
Yeah, I said Babylon. I tried.
What kind of a stupid moron says the Fablemans? You know when you hear back stuff that you're saying, you're like, what kind of a fucking idiot would say something like that?
Why the fuck did I say the Fablemans would score?
Yeah. What kind of a fucking idiot? It's a shame it didn't win anything.
No, I do agree, but I also don't know what it would have won. Do you know what it's like?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Oh, you're frozen, or is this me?
Hello.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, hello. Good to see you,
back
mate.
now. You too.
Well, barely. Good to see 3 pixels that kind of look like your face.
Oh, this is dreadful. I hate my internet so much. Hate it. Unbelievably.
Oh.
God damn. But yeah. No, yeah, I didn't. The score was the worst one of the lot of them, is what I will say. But it's not. But it's not even like it was shit. It's not even like it was a shit score. But it was just, I don't know. Certainly wasn't the Batman by any means, was it?
Nope, certainly was not. Let me tell you.
The next one after that, we got visual effects, and let's not fuck around. It went to Avatar, and it's fine.
Wahoo!
By this point, I was by myself. I think, yeah, no, it must have been. Yeah. I think Kate abandoned me once the original score ended, and then I just sat at the Oak by myself, which was fine.
Nice, lovely.
So, but I was messaging Gary.
Drag Tyler out of the fucking bed.
Just knocking his door. Oi!
Hey,
You're coming
down here now.
You're coming with me. Come on.
Yeah.
I plugged one as beanbag. That's just in the room.
Yeah. Red Crow Cricket Club beanbag that he has.
But by this point, I was messaging Gary because Gary was up watching it. So in my head, I'm like, why didn't you just fucking watch it with me, you pleb?
Yeah. Come on. God damn it, Gary.
But Avatar won visual effects, and then Gary went, bullshit. And then I looked, because he wanted Top Gun to win. I went, that was never going to win, Gary.
You're a fucking idiot, Gary.
I was never going to win.
Nah, I'm going to call him out right now. You're a fucking idiot. You think a year when an Avatar movie comes out, anything's winning it at visual effects except Avatar? Obviously not.
Yeah.
You fucking muppet.
But even if you're on about visual effects, it's like Top Gun, really? That's the one that you're like... I know you like the film, Gary, but for visual effects.
Yeah. This guy.
Anyway.
Good shot for a scumbag.
Yeah, sure. After, we got that one right, because that was an easy one to win. Funny enough, Gary didn't get that point because he said Top Gun was going to win the...
No, what the fuck is this guy? Do you know what a visual effect is? Does he know what that is?
No clue, man. No clue.
No comment.
Then we got the Johnny Udall Award for best sound.
Have you thought about sound?
We were both split on this. You said All Quiet, I said Top Gun. I was like, it can go to either or. Mm-hmm. Your boy got the point there. It went to Top Gun Maverick.
What the shit? But it wasn't even that loud. And that's what they measure it on. They go, right, get me something that measures decibels right now. A soundometer or whatever the fuck. And they go, that was the loudest one. Oh,
give it to that one.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I did think, because if I thought Top Gun would be winning an award, and then as I said in the predictions, I was like, I can't see it winning anything other than this.
Yeah.
In all honesty, can't see anything other than this winning it. The next one was original song, and we had the performances of these songs as well. And now let me go through. First of all, we both got this right. We got Natu Natu right. I'm not sure if you've seen any of the performances, Robbie.
I have not. Okay. I usually hate them, so I don't watch them. They usually make me really uncomfortable.
Okay, so the first one we got a song called Applause from Tell It Like a Woman, Diane Warren's song. It was a boring ballad, and the performance was fine. When I hadn't heard of this film in my life, so I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Excuse me. One on IMDb. It's got 3.5 out of 10 on IMDb. So
that's a shame. That's a hell of a shame.
but it was nominated for an Oscar. Sure. Didn't really care for the song. Then we got This Is a Life from Everything Everyone All Wants. A song that I do like, but oh my god, the performance was really not good.
Oh, really?
Oh, they shut the bed with this performance, mate.
Oh no!
It was. It felt embarrassing. It was like, oh no! Like the guy that was singing it, I forgot the guy's name. What's his name? David Byrne from Talking Head fame.
Oh yeah.
And Steffi Shu was also singing it with him, who doesn't sing it in the song. It's Mitski. So I don't know why Mitski wasn't there, but yeah.
Okay.
But David Byrne, he had like hot dog fingers, and he was, which was cool.
Yeah.
They had Rakakuni on in the background, like
Lovely.
so whatever. And
Nice.
bagels are flying around, but it just felt like, oh, this is odd. Like this, but they did. It just didn't sound right. And like, what was interesting is like when it ended, Kate went to me. She went, if she had not seen the film and she saw that, she would have been convinced that she would hate the film, and she just refused to watch the film based on that performance of the. I'm like, the film, the song didn't, that performance didn't really like make you think like it. It was like, it was a weird and dodgy performance. It's like, the film's weird and wacky, and then you would just watch that and go, oh, is it really just like a bit like, you would think it would be try hard cringy if you watched that performance.
Yeah.
But listen, if you haven't listened to the song, listen to the song just on Spotify, because it is a good song, actually. Just a piss poor performance.
Just don't watch the Oscars performance.
The performance for "Lift Me Up" by Rihanna was a Rihanna performance that I was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Did she do another big reveal that she was pregnant?
No, I didn't do that one.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I suppose you only get that once, and then everyone knows.
You don't go, and again.
Yeah. By the way, I'm still pregnant, and everyone goes, yeah, we know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, kids, keep going.
Lady Gaga did a performance for "Hold My Hand" by Top Gun. This was an interesting one. I didn't really like her performance as such, but that's just more so because I'm not necessarily the biggest Lady Gaga fan musically.
No, I'm not.
Whatever.
But good on her, because she was probably knackered. She was literally spotted the same day on the set of Joker 2.
Oh yeah, she was.
The first set photos of her on set of Joker 2
was the same day.
The same day that she just fucking flew to the Oscars and did a performance.
But she
Jesus.
But she did a performance where it was more like a stripped down, unplugged version of the song. So they were all kind of.
Okay.
Like, she was just wearing a black shirt with like ripped jeans. Like she had took her makeup off, and it was just like her and a band. It felt like more like a jam session, which was.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's this is a nice little alternative. And then it ended with like a thing in the background of "In Memory of Tony Scott."
Oh, so, that's nice. That's really nice. Yeah.
Nice one. I'll get to. We'll talk about this category first, and then we'll get to the In Memoriam, because I feel like that would be a nice little transition period of that.
Yeah.
And then the performance of Natu Natu was everything I wanted. Quite frankly, it was a banging performance. They did
that great song.
They recreated the choreography from the film as well. So
cool.
So
nice.
it was a very accurate performance of the song.
Mm-hmm.
So if you didn't see the film and you only saw this performance, it's a good worthy thing with it. And what was really cool is this was the first Indian song or film, I think, to be nominated at the Oscars in any regard.
Okay.
And it's the first. I might be wrong with that, but it was definitely the first Indian film to be nominated in this category, and by default the first one to win.
Cool.
And the guys came on who accepted it, and one of them, I don't know who it was, sang his acceptance speech, which was lovely.
It was good on him,
and he's got good pipes on him, and so it was like, okay, nice one, sweet, nice one,
nice.
Good win,
Really
good
nice.
win, happy. Wish the film was nominated for more stuff, but if it won anything, glad it was for the song, especially. And little transition period, I'll talk about the In Memoriam. I've had a problem with the In Memoriam segments the last few fucking ceremonies, because they always play a really inappropriate song, I think.
Really?
I think like last year they had like a really like jazz, not a jazzy song, but like a very like let's do a really gospel-y type of song. It's like, I'm looking at dead people. What are you doing?
Yeah,
and
what
then,
is this?
And then I always hate when the crowd go, woo, for certain people, but then just stay silent. Just don't.
Oh, yeah. Just don't, because it makes it awful. If they're if you're the part of the family of one of the ones that wasn't wooed for, it's like, oh, okay. I don't know. It's not very nice.
They did it a little bit towards the end. I started hearing applauses, but there was no woo. It's like Lenny Kravitz performed the song for this one, and it was just him on a piano and then someone else on a bass playing a song, nice. and it was just it wasn't a woe is me, but it was a nice mellow song. It was good. Again, it's weird to say if I go, I always look forward to the In Memoriam. I mean that in a sense of like, I always, it's nice to see, in all honesty. Yeah. And it always reminds me of who we've lost. I'm like, because I always keep forgetting, Ray Liotta died. Or like, James Caan passed away. Oh yeah, that's what happened. But again, a really tasteful one this time. Again, there was a few applauses, but it wasn't loads, I will say.
I saw people upset about someone not being included. The lady from Triangle of Sadness.
Oh yeah, she didn't. Yeah, no, that
was not on it, and everyone was like, "How is that movie nominated for Best Picture?" And she's not in the In Memoriam section. It doesn't make any sense, sort of thing. And that's really upsetting. But
that's weird. Yeah, no, I didn't notice it, but now you mentioned like, oh yeah, shit, yeah, that is the thing. Yeah. But yeah, that was original song on the In Memoriam. The next thing after that, I skipped some awards. I just realized this. Didn't realize this.
Fucking melon.
I skipped the screenplay nominations.
Oh
Robbie.
My god! But they're the best ones.
But here we go. So the first one we got to was original screenplay.
Yeah.
We both said Everything Everywhere. We were right.
Boom.
It came on, and I will
still
say,
a draw.
And I will say again, once again, I love hearing these guys speak. I love hearing the Daniels speak. Daniel Scheiner's the little like weird one, and then Dan Kwan's the actual sentimental one. So they balance each other out really well. I think this speech in particular, this one was the one where Scheiner was he spoke the most out of every other time he was on stage for this one, and he took the time to. He first went. He went. I always said if I was going to win an award, I'll call out all the teachers that suck. So here we go. And he went, no, I'm kidding. These are the teachers that actually helped me out a lot. So then he read out like a load of names of like teachers that helped him through life and that. And and it was just a really class speech. If I'm being honest, it was a nice one. And again, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it, but it was surreal for me to see the Daniels standing up, going on stage, accepting an Oscar. I'm like, these are the guys that made the Farting Corpse film that I was really into like 6 years ago. And I'm like, these are the guys that made those really wacky short films that I fucking loved. And now they're going on stage and picking up a little gold man. It's
good on them.
This was the first time I felt like, I felt like, this was the first, how some people might be like, I was following this band since they were just playing in like the pub, and then they became really big, and now they won Grammys. It's like this was the first time I felt like that type of like thing where it's like, I was watching these guys like on like fucking like when they when Swiss Army Man came out, but then I got really into them watching their Vimeo shit, and then just being a bit like, we just really like making films and we just want to do weird shit. I'm like, fucking great, and then they blow it with this film. It's it's just cool. And what was interesting is I think Dan Kwan said in this speech particularly, he thanked a lot of people, but then he thanked the last person he thanked was Dan Scheiner, to say like, thank you for making me realize, because he said he never thought of himself as a writer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So he went, so thank you for making me realize that I must be good at this, and thank you for being also the positive part in our creative space. So from the sounds of things, it's like he's always a bit in his own head, and Scheiner's a bit like, nah, come on, you're great. Come on, let's go. So it's like, and again, love that. I love just, I'm always going to have a soft spot for when mates just go, I fucking love you, man. And then I'm just, man, damn it. Yeah. So it was a good time. It was a good ass time. And it wasn't going to be the last time we hear from them. It was not.
No, definitely was not.
What was your opinions on this win in that regard?
Yeah, it makes sense. I don't have much of an opinion on it because I don't like Swiss Army Man very much, and I haven't seen any of their short films, so I was like, yeah, all right.
I showed you Possibilia a bit.
Which was really cool. That's a really good short film. I really like that.
I need to show you. I need to show you Interest in Ball because that's a fucking good.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't really have much of an opinion on it. I was like, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what else would have got it. So yeah,
it was the most original screenplay of the year.
It was the most original screenplay of the year, as one Oscar voter very, very accurately said, like a fucking moron.
And then after this, Robbie, we got the adapted screenplay category, and my heart was going like this because I was like, oh my god, if All Quiet wins this, there's a chance. It's not as big of a chance, but there's still a chance that the Academy go, you know what, we're going to give this Best Picture. That was still
yeah.
So I was like, oh no. But it went to Sarah Polley for Women Talking. So
yeah,
my victory there, your loss there.
Can't believe it. It's now when it's no longer a draw. You are in the lead.
Yeah, am I? I don't know, probably.
Yeah, you are. Okay. I'm pretty sure you are.
Okay.
I was keeping track.
But yes, so Sarah Polley came up, and again in my head, I was like, as I said in the predictions, this was the one that I think deserved it the most. And this was her first. You know, it was almost a nice happy ending for Women Talking because it was a very tumultuous award season for this film. A film that everyone thought was going to be a lot bigger in the award season than it actually was, but it picked up stuff. It was almost like After Sun in the sense of everyone thought that film was going to get a lot more than it actually did. After Sun didn't get anything well, it was only nominated for lead actor, and come on, we knew.
Yeah.
We knew.
Yeah, man.
We knew Paul Mescal wasn't winning. We didn't necessarily know who was winning, but we knew it wasn't Paul Mescal.
Yeah.
What a handsome man that night. He in his little James Bond looking ass suit.
God. Oh my god. James Bond looking ass.
This James Bond looking ass with a mullet.
Good on him.
Yeah. But yeah, Sarah Polley came up and won again. If it was going to win anything, and it was only going to be this or Best Picture, so it was going to be this for this award.
Yeah,
glad it would. And if you're on about from a purely screenplay perspective, the screenplay was definitely the rightful victory for this film. Again, a film that was very on and off in the awards ceremonies. The critics' choice seemed to like this film. And the Independent Spirit Awards also nominated it, but nothing else really was hot on it. So it's nice to see that. So to me, it was like, okay, it's good that it got there.
Yeah.
Got there.
Nice. Lovely.
Yeah. And so after original song, we got Best Film Editing.
Oh, yeah.
And we were both right here. It went to Paul Rogers for Everything Everywhere. Is it Paul Rogers? I want to get this man's name right. Which... I love this guy's story. Yeah, Paul Rogers. I love this guy's story as well. I don't know if you know much about this one.
No.
And they announced it, and I knew about this. Paul Rogers met the Daniels because he was a mate of Dan Scheinert, and he met them both at like Dan Scheinert's birthday party one time. So,
nice.
So this and Dan Scheinert said at one point, like when I was watching an interview, he was like, because they were editing this film during the pandemic, and. Dan Scheinert said, I mean, if anything, this film gave me a reason to talk to my best friend every day because he was editing the film in the pandemic. So
nice.
So if anything, it gave me a reason to keep talking to my best friend throughout the pandemic. I went, oh, amazing. So
that's nice.
So Paul Rogers is just a best mate of the Daniels. And this motherfucker's won it. You know what I mean? It
Good on him. Yeah.
I think if anything, this is what I like a lot about Everything Everywhere's narrative of winning. It just seemed like a bunch of mates who are really passionate about making a film, and somehow this is the film that blew up. And and everyone's a bit like, wait, this is the one? Like, what? This weird ass flick. And I think even like Shiner said that like the VFX team are the team that's worked with them on everything, like the music videos, the short films. So it's like no one necessarily got brought in. It's like, well, we're doing a big film now, so you come with us. It's like, right, it's just our next film, guys. Let's go. So, if anything, and again, as we said, I mean, if any film deserved editing.
Yeah, it's that one. Mate, absolutely is.
Come on.
Yeah.
it's not even the most edited film. Do you know what I mean? It's not even it's not even like the biggest. It's like
that would be Elvis.
Which we were right. They did show that scene where it was just bah, 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 bah.
Did they really? Yeah. Oh, unbelievable! What a fucking load of shit. God damn.
But yes,
awful.
But yeah, looking for, and I think Paul Rogers was like, "This is my second film. This is mad."
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? What's going on here?
This is fucking crazy. But yeah, good time. And we're in the final stretch of this one because the next category was directing.
Oh yeah.
And you never guess what, Robbie? The Daniels won this one.
Oh, can you believe it? What a fucking twist. Jesus.
They gave on.
Sick of it, mate.
They gave another good speech. I can't remember the specifics of this one, but it was a good one again. I just remember that. Yeah.
Who did we say? Who?
Oh, we both said Daniels. Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We both got that one right.
Nice.
Although there were some people, I'll read the other people's ballots out as well because that would be fun.
Okay. Yes.
At the end of it all, but yes. Yeah, I mean, I was saying this even before they would become the favourites. I was like, well, I want them to win. I remember saying months ago, I was like, it's probably going to be Spielberg, but I think Daniels deserve it more, like in that regard.
Yeah.
No, again, I'm happy. I'm happy about this. Obviously, I think they've got a multiple picture deal with, I can't remember the studio, it might be Paramount or Universal.
Oh, okay.
But they have also signed a TV deal with A24. So
nice.
They're doing TV shit with A24, but they're next. Oh, Joe's calling me. Hang on a minute.
Is it Joe?
Hello? Hello? What? I will after I finish filming the podcast. I'm literally. Hang on a minute. Am I allowed to put you on speaker? Am I allowed to put you on speaker? No. We can't do that. I can put you on speaker. Hang on. Joseph Caslin, how you doing? First time on the show.
Oh, hi. Yeah, it's award-winning actor Joseph Caslin. How are you? The Intermission. It's my favourite podcast.
Fucking goblin of the podcast, this guy.
Do you want to say hello to Robbie?
No, I'm Team Oscar.
Oh, no, you're not. You're Team Lewis, you bastard.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you were Team Lewis. Right. I'm going to say this now. We're close towards the end of talking about the Oscars, and then I'll be out. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, I love it, and everywhere... that deserves everything.
Okay, cool. I'll call you when I'm ready to be out.
Joe, is Connor out this evening?
Is Connor there with you?
No, he's at work.
Oh, devastating. Right.
I've had one drink and I'm gone, Oscar. I don't want to incriminate myself.
I'll see you later, Joe. I'll see you later.
Right, watch Love Bethany. Anyway, bye. Love you.
What about my film, you fucking scumbag? You piece of shit. What an absolute knobhead.
What a surprise. He literally went, Andrew and Ella and Hartlepool, come to Spoons now. I went, I'll be out in a bit.
Yeah, give me a minute.
So yeah, anyway, directing. Nice.
Yeah, lovely.
Right, we got the next category was the lead acting categories.
Oh, yeah.
First one we had was lead actor, acting the leading role. And what we had, we got Brendan Fraser. You guessed that one right. I guessed it wrong.
Fuck. Yeah. Back to a draw, bitch.
Yeah. No, I'm happy with it. I'm happy being wrong in this scenario.
It's upsetting because I know that you'd pull it back again. In the next one.
No.
Do you not?
No.
I thought you got the next one right. The actress one.
No, I'll explain it a bit. But
okay.
No. And again, I said this to you as well. I wasn't necessarily on the big Brendan Fraser train. Yes. It's like I would be happy because I wasn't even necessarily a big Brendan Fraser guy anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like I wasn't like I understand and I'm happy for these people. Reese is one of them, and Lewis is one of them as well. Where they loved Brendan Fraser as a kid. You know what I mean? But like his films were never my fit. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't like.
Yeah.
But I like the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like I look like,
and his story's amazing. Like it's heartbreaking, but it's so. I'm so happy that he's back.
And his speech almost made me cry because he just kind of like he got up on stage and he was frozen.
Yeah,
he didn't quite know what to do, and then when like the music played and he was like, right, he has to be off now. He kind of just stepped back a bit and just stopped because it looked like, oh, he can't move because of just how overwhelmed he is.
Yeah,
and then he walked off. I got like Genuinely, if anyone does, it's like him and Ki Hui Kwan. It's like beautiful people just getting what they deserve.
Yeah,
in all honesty.
Absolutely.
Did you see Corey Feldman's reaction to Ki Hui Kwan?
No.
He recorded himself.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he just was like, yes, and he was just like in tears with it all. And he was like, I knew he was gonna win. I knew he was gonna win from the beginning.
Fucking Goonies never say die. Good on him.
And I forget, is it the guy? Who's the guy? Is it Chunk? Who?
Oh yeah.
Apparently, he's not an actor anymore, but I think he's Ki Hui Kwan's television manager or something.
He's an agent now. Yeah, he's his agent. I think.
So that's awesome. Amazing as well.
Yeah.
Apparently, Sean Astin was tweeted being like, I couldn't imagine anything else better. So it's just, again.
Oh, that's so cute.
It's
though.
just
fuck it. As a person who grew up on and loves the Goonies, it makes me so happy to see all the Goonies still talking to each other.
And even me, who's never seen the Goonies, I'm a Stand By Me guy. I'm a Stand By Me guy.
You're a fucking moron, is what you are.
I've never seen the Goonies. Sorry, yeah.
It's not even close to being the same movie, and also Stand By Me isn't as good.
Oh, I'll watch the Goonies and tell you you're wrong.
Yeah, well, I'm right, so it's fine. I don't care.
No. But yes, Brendan Fraser won that one. And then at this point, because in my head, I knew it was supporting actress and lead actress where I was like, I'm going to pick these ones because that's the safe option. But in my head, I'm like, but it's going to be the Everything Everywhere. Like, I remember I was like, I'm saying Bassett, but I could just see Jamie Lee Curtis walking on stage.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to say Kate Blanchett, but I could see Michelle Yeoh walking on stage.
Yeah.
And who won? Michelle Yeoh. We both said Blanchett for this.
Yeah.
But I remember in the predictions, I was like, do I go safe or do I go fun? And my thought was like, I'm going to say Michelle Yeoh. I'm going to say Blanchett because we both said Blanchett. Because in my head, like, well, if we get that wrong, we both get that one wrong. That was my thought with that.
Yeah.
But again, great win. Highly deserving. I think Michelle Yeoh becoming the second woman of color to win the lead actress category
is a great statistic, but also fucking terrible.
Yeah, no. And also, it was also nice that Halle Berry was the one to present the award to her.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. That's very nice.
Because obviously they weren't going to get Will Smith back to present this, so they got Halle Berry in. So,
Imagine. And he's gone like full breakdown. He's painted himself blue and gone into Junie. Like, what the fuck is going on?
But yeah, and this was the same type of speech Michelle Yeoh is being given to every other time. She said, this is to all the other little boys and little girls who look just like me.
No.
Don't give up with on all that, and all that shit.
She's someone who I'm so glad.
It's the same.
It's so nice.
I said this as well. Like, I was like, yes, the Ki Hui Kwan thing's amazing, but also the Michelle Yeoh thing's amazing in the sense of, like, she's been around for how long?
She's been around for so long and not gotten anything.
Like, she was in the 80s. She was doing Hong Kong kung fu films with Jackie Chan. All this stuff. And man, over the moon, generally.
Yeah.
Now I want to see an award campaign with Jackie Chan. I want to see that man get an award.
Yeah, same. So
that would be my Brendan Fraser, is what I would say. But,
tell you what, we've got this year coming up. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, baby. You're gonna get his Oscar for that.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy that Michelle Yeoh, lead actress, Oscar winning, and also fun. Hey, Everything Everywhere won 3 of the 4 acting categories, and also it's a fun little fact that all 4 acting category wins were A24 films. I just think that's a fun little thing. But yes, then that moved us on to the Best Picture win.
Oh yeah. What could it possibly be?
At this time, it went to Elvis, actually.
Yeah. Oh, imagine.
It's like Everything Everywhere All at Once, then someone goes, no, guys, Elvis, you won Best Picture.
It was Elvis. Oh my god! Imagine fucking hell. The room would have set alight
Just
instantly. It would have been me.
Robbie would have bombed the Dolby Theatre.
Yeah, in that instant, I would have used all of my brain power to invent teleportation and fucking zip over there and burn the place to the ground.
First of all, Harrison Ford was the one presenting this award, and
Beautiful. This is the one clip that I've seen of like people accepting an award, and it's the best thing I've ever seen.
This is the thing that made me so like, because the award hasn't even been announced yet. Harrison Ford's just walking to the microphone, and Ke Huy Quan's standing up, and he's big grin on his face, like It's like. It's like, and then like the film wins Best Picture. Ke Huy Quan's the first one on stage, and he's just.
It just does that. I mean, if you just move for a second, oh my god.
There's a reason why this is my background, because this was the moment where I was like, this is just the best. And again, I'm not an Indiana Jones guy. I like the films, but I've never constantly rewatched them. So, but I also like Temple of Doom a bit more than a lot of people as well. When I was watching them all, I'm going to rewatch them before the next one.
Yeah.
Because it's been a long time. But I remember thinking Raiders was... I think I was overhyping Raiders in my own head. So I remember thinking it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. And then I thought Temple of Doom was going to be shit. And then I liked it quite a bit, actually.
Temple of Doom is great. Yeah.
Last Crusade's my favourite from my memory, if I'm being honest.
It's my favourite.
But I'm going to rewatch
Temple of Doom's the weakest of the original three. Sorry, the weakest of the three that exist in the world. But my ranking is Last Crusade, Raiders, but they swap over a lot, and then Temple of Doom. But Temple of Doom's for some reason Julia's favorite. I don't understand it.
I know.
Every time I mention Indiana Jones, she goes Temple of Doom, and I'm like, yeah, all right.
It's quite a pessimistic indie film as well. So I wouldn't have thought. And
also, you know what I'll say? It's quite a racist Indiana Jones film. Also,
no,
by the way, it's a bit weird if you watch it nowadays.
But
just saying.
But Best Picture.
Great.
Again, do you know what I realised? Ke Huy Quan's got such an infectious voice in the sense of like when I just hear him speak, I get giddy. It's a certain tone of it, and then when he's just like being like he's just like going up to Harrison Ford, like, we did it.
He's so excited, God bless him.
And then obviously it was I need to look up the guy's name, the other producer, because it was the Daniels and their producer partner, Jonathan Wang, who I think they met in film school. So again,
nice.
Just three people who were just mates, did this film. And Jonathan Wang came up, talked about it. It was like he gave a love to his dad, who's no longer with us. He said he said the film's in memory of him. So he almost made me cry because he thanked his wife, and he went and he slightly slipped in the thing of even if this all was taken away, holding his Oscar up, he went, even if this was all taken away, I would love to just a universe where we do laundry and taxes together. And I was like, oh my God, you motherfucker. Just snipe me in the heart with that one. And I was like, God damn it. And then he went, and then the Daniels, he went, guys, we've won an Oscar. And then they came up and then finished the speech. And this was the one, I think this is where Dan Kwan, he went, you've heard more than enough from us, but I do just want to say one last thing. And I think he made this point to be like, we're in a mental health crisis, and that's what this film's trying to be more of a pro towards, where it's like life's weird, insane, but there's always a silver lining with it. Again, I can't think of a better option to win, if I'm being honest. I think even if you don't like the film, because there are people who don't like it, and that's fine, because the Daniels style is not for everyone. You know what I mean? They're not accessible filmmakers. But I think what you can't disregard is the message and the the intent behind the film. Yeah. I think's the biggest important thing behind it. And it's also great. The film won 7 Academy Awards, and it's the least conventional Oscar film.
Yeah.
In a long time.
Yeah.
I think. And there was no fuck up with the awards. It's just, to me, it was what a ceremony should be. It was nice enough. It was nice amount of winners. It was just, some people are like, it's a bit mad that some films just didn't walk away with Oscars. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna look back and go like, wow, Banshees didn't win anything, or like, wow, the Fablemans didn't win anything. But I don't think that's gonna take away from those films anyway.
Yeah,
it's just the fact that like, yeah, well, not Parasite, Jesus, Everything Everywhere.
Yeah,
I think it's almost important that had such the dominant reign that it did, to be like, no, this film. But it also didn't win everything. It won 7 awards, which wasn't a lot, but it was also nominated for 11 of the fucking things. So, but yeah, I'm happy with this award ceremony. It's the first. It's been the first ceremony in a while that I've felt not just right. You know what I mean? Like it's like sure, whatever. Like it's big fan. Any final things you want to say, Robbie, on that on the awards in that regard?
I think the Best Picture win was very nice because I think particularly at the moment there was a specific thing that happened that we went to. I don't know if you recall when where I didn't win a thing. I don't know if we recalled this. And it was quite upsetting to lose to something that seemed really fucking boring and nothing. My weird little film that I thought was quite funny and a bit strange and a bit different. And so it's quite nice and quite encouraging to have something that is just fucking bonkers win Best Picture at the Oscars. It's just a nice little, like, you know what? Weird films are fine. Yeah. You don't have to do a fucking sad drama all the time. You don't have to do a 2-minute commercial dance video about
Robbie.
Sorry. My next film, I might just outsource to a production company in Greece, but I'm not sure. But that's fine. We can cut this out. But what I'm saying is,
What you're saying.
What I'm saying is, it's nice to have it not be just like, oh, this was a sad drama that made everyone cry, made them want to fucking, just made everyone sad all the time.
I'll turn away.
It's nice to have something, light-eyed. What I'm saying is, I'm glad that there's a Best Picture winner that I don't have to watch and go, yeah, I suppose it was good because everyone else is saying it's good. I'm glad there was one where I went, oh no, I watched that and it was a very fun time and I actually enjoyed myself.
And it just so happened to win Best Picture as well.
And it just so happened to win Best Picture. Do you know what I mean? Like, Spotlight's fine, but
exactly, yeah.
What I'm saying, it's not that kind of movie, so I'm glad. I'm glad that something like that happened.
It falls in the other category of like Parasite in the sense of like, where it's just a damn good film.
Yeah.
And I think people are going to watch this film because they hear it's really good, not just because, oh, well, it won Best Picture, and that's the only identity it has.
Yeah.
And I think,
it's nice.
I'm excited to see, I'm interested to see what's going to happen next year, to see what film is going to take over this year. Because it's always going to be a one that we don't even know of, is what I'm going to say. It's we don't know what's going to be the biggest fucking critical hit.
Can I make a prediction?
It's not going to be Indy 5.
No, I know it's not going to be Indy 5. My prediction is it's going to be a real boring drama again.
The first film I've been hearing about is a film called Past Lives, which won big at Sundance, which is an A24 produced or distributed. It's an A24 flick, and I think it's another film centered around Asian Americans. I'm choosing not to look too much up about it because I'm hearing it's great. And it's doing really well on the Letterboxd people as well. Like all the people I think it's got like a 4.4 out of 5 at the minute. But I've also heard it's a bit of a small drama, like in this, like in the same. I could be totally wrong, but I think it's a bit more like intimate. Like it's a bit like, I don't know, like The Favourite, not The Favourite, The Farewell, The Farewell, or like probably something like an After Yang, like that type of like. I could be totally wrong, but that's the first film as of right now that I'm hearing.
Is really good.
Big buzz, but we'll see if that actually is the one to be the one. But yeah, so with that being said, Robbie, we'll then go into the ballot. So the result of who's winning, Robbie, of who's editing a video for who? No one. We tied.
What? I think I won.
No, we tied 14-14. We got 14.
Read them out.
Right.
Because my maths could be wrong, but I thought I won.
Here's what you got right.
Yes.
You got lead actor right.
Yeah.
You got supporting actor right.
Yeah.
You got animated film right.
Yes.
Cinematography right.
Yes.
You got director right.
Mm-hmm.
Documentary feature right.
Yes.
Documentary short subject right.
Yeah.
Film editing. International film.
Mm-hmm.
Original song you got right.
Yeah.
Short animated film you got right.
Yeah.
Visual effects you got right.
Mm-hmm.
Original screenplay.
Yeah.
And picture.
Yeah.
That's what
What did I get wrong?
You got everything else. No, you got right, here's what you got wrong, Robbie. You got lead actress.
Yeah.
You said Kate Blanchett. You got supporting actress wrong. You said Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
You got costume design wrong. You said Elvis.
Yeah.
You got makeup and hair. You said Elvis.
Yeah.
Original score. You said The Fabelmans.
Yeah.
You got production design wrong because you said Elvis.
Yeah.
You said short live action film. You said Le Pupil. You got that one wrong.
Yeah.
You got sound wrong. You said All Quiet.
Oh, yeah.
You got adapted screenplay wrong. You said All Quiet. And that's what you got wrong.
Okay.
What I got right, I got supporting actor right.
Yeah.
Animated feature right. I did shit with the acting categories, I will say that. I got animated feature right. I got cinematography right. I got directing, documentary short, film editing, international feature, original song, short film, short animated film. I got sound right, visual effects right. I got both screenplay categories right, and I got best picture right. So we tied 14 each.
Wow.
And with the overall ballot, with the 6 other people, Robbie, we tied first place with that as well. So Intermission.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's all right.
What's your bet on who else? So it was. So there's Kate, Angus, Gary, Lewis, my mum, and my dad.
Gary got the least.
Who do you think was behind us?
Oh, who do I think was behind us?
Yeah.
Angus.
At 13 out of 23 ones was Kate.
How the fuck has she fluked that? Oh, an absolute jammy bastard. That no way she's done that.
The ones that she got wrong.
Yeah.
She got lead and actor wrong. She said Elvis. She said Austin Butler will win that one. That's a fair assumption to have.
Yeah.
She got costume.
Yeah, I bet it is. Yeah, you would say that, wouldn't you? Man who got it wrong.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Why
don't you speak to... Oh, it'd be a fair assumption to fucking get it right, like I did. Dickhead.
Costume design, she got wrong. She said everything everywhere would win.
Okay, yeah, which it should have done.
She got director wrong. She said Martin McDonagh would win.
All right. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, love.
She got documentary feature wrong, but to be fair.
Yeah, but who's seen him? Nobody.
Yeah. She got
no offense, documentary feature people, I guess. But
she got film editing wrong. She said The Banshees of Inisherin would win editing.
Okay.
She got makeup and hair wrong. She said Elvis would win.
No, okay, yeah, that's again a fair assumption to make, I would say.
She said Everything Everywhere would win score.
Yeah, okay, all right.
She said that This Is a Life would win a song, the Everything Everywhere song.
Yeah. No.
She said All Quiet would win sound.
Which makes sense, loudest, yeah.
She said All Quiet would win adapted screenplay.
Yeah, fair assumption.
And then everything else she got right. So that's
okay. Fair enough.
Below her with 12 out of 23.
Angus
was Gary.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I'll tell you the ones Gary got wrong. Gary, he got supporting actress wrong. He thought Hong Chow would win for The Whale. Would win supporting actress.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. He thought he got documentary feature wrong, which that's fair. He got documentary short subject wrong, which again, fair, whatever.
Yeah.
He thought Top Gun Maverick was going to win editing.
Fucking this guy.
He thought The Batman was going to win makeup and hair.
Yeah, it should have done. That's right.
He thought Everything Everywhere was going to win original score.
Okay.
He thought the Top Gun song was going to win original song because it was his most listened to song of the year, so he doesn't know any other songs.
Yeah, that's it. That's the only song, isn't it? Right?
In life, yeah. It's like, well, that's it, isn't it?
That's all. That's all the songs, right?
He said Elvis was going to win production design.
Yeah.
He got short film wrong, short live action film wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He thought Top Gun Maverick was going to win visual effects. Gary Bradshaw thought Top Gun Maverick was going to beat Avatar in visual effects. All I'm saying.
Can we put that as a post on the Instagram, please?
What that Gary thought Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah, just public service announcement. Gary Bradshaw thought Top Gun Maverick was going to win best visual effects at the Oscars this year over fucking Avatar.
Gary Bradshaw. If he didn't do that, he would have tied
Barry Bradshaw.
All I'm saying.
Yeah.
He thought Glass Onion was going to win adapted screenplay.
No. Too good for that.
Yeah, well, but that was that. And then in joint second to last.
Yeah.
Was Angus and my dad. So with
Angus, I'm surprised Angus did so badly.
With 10 out of 23.
Yeah.
Angus, right, I'll read Angus's and then I'll read my dad's because my dad's is a funny one. Again, my dad who doesn't know anything about film either, knows nothing, and Angus,
just give it a go.
And Angus who actually knows a lot about film.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But, right, so Angus, he said Austin Butler was going to win lead actor.
Okay.
He said Cate Blanchett was going to win for lead actress.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
He said Stephanie Hsu was going to win supporting actress.
Not a chance, but yeah, okay.
I mean, I would have liked it, but you know.
Yeah, no, I would have liked her to, but it wouldn't happen.
Oh. No, he didn't get the same. You know what? I got that wrong. He got He got one more than my dad. Because I forgot to tick off that he said Pinocchio would win. So, Angus, sorry, you did get more than I originally marked it. But you still didn't win. Gary still beat you by 1 point. By 1 point, Gary beat you. He said Elvis was going to win costume design. He got both documentary ones wrong. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He got original song wrong. He thought the Top Gun song was going to win. He said Babylon was going to win production design. He got the short live action film wrong. He thought All Quiet was going to win sound.
Yeah, loud.
He got two. Oh, Angus, you tied with Gary. I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely sorry, Angus.
Oh, my God.
You tied with Gary. Because he said,
unbelievable.
Because he said Women Talking would win adapted screenplay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I'm so sorry, Angus. I'm genuinely going to have to apologise to him now.
Unbelievable.
I made him think Gary beat him. You both tied. Which I think might sting him a bit more, actually.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But he also said The Fabelmans was going to win original screenplay.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't he know that Everything Everywhere at Once was the most original screenplay in years?
And now here's what my dad said, right?
Yes, I'm so ready for this. Absolutely.
He said Austin Butler was going to win for lead actor.
Okay.
He said Turning Red was going to win animated film.
Oh dear. Oh dear me. That's a shame.
He said Bardo was going to win for screenplay.
Okay.
Not screenplay, cinematography. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
He said Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris was going to win costume design.
Should have done fucking snubbed, mate.
He got both documentary things wrong. He said Argentina 1985 was going to win international film.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, fair. Okay.
He said All Quiet was going to win makeup and hair. He said The Fabelmans was going to win an original score.
Yeah.
He said
What kind of a fucking idiot would say something like that?
Yeah, what moron would say that?
What?
Fucking dummy.
Oh God.
He said the Top Gun song was going to win an original song.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Most people did. I think I only knew. And again, we knew because it's like, well, we know this Indian film has got a lot of hype. But if you're just looking at it, not knowing anything, you're gonna look. What even the fuck is RRR?
Yeah, what is that?
What is a Natu Natsu?
Yeah.
My dad also said Avatar: The Way of Water was going to win production design.
I could see it.
He got everything else right. apart from 2 others. He said Tar was going to win original screenplay.
All right.
And then he said The Banshees of Inisherin was going to win Best Picture. You know, he said it wasn't going to win anything else but Best Picture.
Just the Best Picture.
Which I don't think's ever happened.
No.
But God bless him, he tried. And then I'm
good
gonna say Lewis technically lost. Flat out.
Good.
Flat out.
Scum.
And
Scumbag.
He only scored a few points because he refused to pick things for documentary and short. So then I just picked some for him. 2 of which so happened to win. So I love that. I went, Lewis, finish your ballot. He went, I don't give those categories my time.
Yeah, fair enough.
He went, they don't deserve my time, so I'm not going to even fucking bother. I'm like, just pick any names. He went, no. I went,
this guy gets it. This guy gets it.
So the 2 that he did get right, which I'm revoking from his picks.
Maybe I'm Team Lewis.
Which I'm revoking. I'm disqualifying him because the 2 that got right that I flung for him, because I went, I'm fucking picking them, whatever, was the short live action film, An Irish Goodbye. Lewis didn't pick that, but he got it right because I stuck it there. And the short subject, The Elephant Whisperers. He didn't pick it, but I put it on there. So there was. Yeah. But maybe next time I should just not count them, because he didn't. Because if that was like a political vote, they wouldn't count if he just submitted an empty ballot.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So nice one, Lewis. You've ruined it.
But I'll save Lewis's ballot to last because it's a bit embarrassing. My mum,
Jesus Christ.
My mum, God bless her. Yeah. But again, I feel like my mum's same thing as my dad. It's an easier one to forgive. Maybe she got some things wrong.
Yeah.
She got
Lovely lady.
She got 8 out of 23 right. She. You know what? I'll just highlight the ones she got right. You know what? That'll be better. My mum guessed Brendan Fraser right. She said he was nice. She said Ke Huy Quan was going to win. She did that. She guessed All Quiet on the Western Front to win international feature.
Yeah.
She guessed Natu Natu to win original song.
Lovely.
So yeah. She guessed The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse to win short animated feature.
Yeah.
Short animated feature. Short animated.
Yeah.
She guessed Avatar to win visual effects.
Mm-hmm.
She guessed Women Talking to win adapted screenplay.
Yeah, very nice.
And she guessed Everything Everywhere to win original screenplay.
Nice.
And she guessed All Quiet to win Best Picture. So even though but she was aware.
Yeah, but she's aware of the BAFTAs. That's good.
Yeah. So there's that. Lewis.
Oh God.
What he guessed, Robbie.
This guy.
This is what he guessed wrong.
Yeah.
He said.
I'm so ready for this, by the way.
He said Paul Mescal was going to win lead actor.
Moron. Jesus Christ. Straight off the bat.
Already.
What are you talking about?
He said Hong Chow was going to win supporting actress.
No. Okay.
He said Puss in Boots was going to win animated film.
Should have done, to be fair. He's not wrong.
He said Elvis was going to win cinematography.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, fair enough.
He said Everything Everywhere was going to win costume design.
Yeah, should have done.
He said Martin McDonagh was going to win director.
Okay.
Why did 2 people in this competition say he was going to win this?
Yeah.
I
mean, it's well directed.
No, I agree. Right. He got this wrong, but I gave him this. I gave him EO as the thing to win international feature because I went, well, that's not winning.
Right.
So fuck him.
So fuck that guy.
He said the Batman was going to win hair and makeup.
Should have done.
He said Babylon was going to win score, which fair.
Yeah, fair.
He said the Top Gun song was going to win an original song.
Yeah, fair enough.
He said Babylon was going to win production design.
Yeah.
He got the short animated film wrong because I gave him the ostrich film.
I wish it was the ostrich film.
He said Glass Onion was going to win adapted screenplay.
No.
And he said the Fable.
Again, it's too enjoyable.
And he said the Fablemans was going to win original screenplay.
No.
So there's that. So
okay.
The victors are both of us, Robbie. We both win.
Yeah, we win. So we win.
So the moral of the story is the intermission wins over everything. Sorry, guys.
And we'll have to just settle it with a fist fight, I guess.
Yeah, we'll just record ourselves punching each other.
Having a little scuffle.
See who gets knocked out.
Yeah, it won't be a fight. It would be a scuffle.
Yeah.
It'd be a little... We'd grab each other and then we'd be like... You know, nothing really going on.
It'd just be the two of us on the floor, just kind of like rolling around a bit.
Yeah, this sucks.
But anyway, should we say a bit of season 5? Should we talk a bit?
Oh yeah, go on then.
the
Let's
next
give him a little tease.
Should we just say right? So we're about halfway through March.
Yeah.
Should we commence the next season in April?
Yeah, sure.
Should we say late April, maybe?
Yeah, let's say late April. How late in April are we talking? Like midnight? These are the jokes. These are the jokes.
Maybe the second.
I've got a joke for the end of this episode, by the way.
Well, we'll save it. We'll save it for the very end. Should we even say like either the second last week or the last week of April is season 5?
Yeah, that's fine.
There you go. And I'll give it. And I'll tell you all.
So, what's the second last week in April? Is that my birthday?
It's the week commencing the 17th.
No, that's after my birthday.
Yes, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And
Sweet.
I'll give people a tease.
Oh yeah.
Well, not a tease. I'll just outright say what's going to be the first film we'll talk about for season 5. The very first film we're going.
Wait. Maybe we do it as a tease. Maybe we like.
Okay, here's what I'll say. I'll say this.
Yeah. Keep people guessing.
Watch every Stephen King film and figure out which one we're going to start the season with.
Whoa. Okay.
There's a lot there, but it's going to be a Stephen King film.
I don't know.
I mean, you do. I've told you, but like obviously.
Yeah, but that could mean that doesn't mean anything, does it? You've told me. Yeah, great.
But it's a film based off a Stephen King book. So there you go. Is what we're starting season 5 with.
I reckon it's Misery.
I'll find out.
After that reaction, I reckon it's Shawshank.
Ooh.
Ooh, after that reaction, I don't know. Maybe it's the Mist. I don't know. I fucking know. Awooga. He said.
But how you'll all find out about that is if you go to our Instagram, because that's where official updates will be at. But there you go. Somewhere in late April, we're going to be talking about a Stephen King film to kick off season 5.
Yeah.
And as usual, I also want to promote the fact of like in the link in the description, as well as links for our Instagram. We've got links for mental health stuff. As always, we are a movie talking podcast, but we're also human beings first, and as human beings, we the two of us we very much so promote looking after your mental health. Go on,
May
Robbie.
I give a shout out? There's an Instagram account on Instagram run by someone that I know. I'm not gonna go into too many details in case you don't want things on here. But it's called Dave's Campaign. Go give it a look on Instagram. Really, really great page. They're currently fundraising because they're going to climb Mount Snowdon. They're accruing donations and sponsorships for that. So if you want to go have a look at Dave's campaign on Instagram, it's great, man. Yeah, give it some support.
Link will be in the description for that. So there you go.
Sweet.
And yeah, Robbie, do you want to sign us off with a joke before we end?
Yeah, it's a long-winded one. I don't know if I've done this one before, actually. It was at a Newcastle football game. Have I done this one before?
No.
Okay, great. Halftime show of a Newcastle football game, and Alan Shearer comes onto the pitch. He invites someone down from the crowd. He says, if you get these questions right, you can get £5,000. They're like, shit, all right, yeah, fair enough. Maths problems. And you know what Geordies are like for maths, Oscar, right?
Yeah,
He says, what's 15 plus 2? And the guy guesses and goes, 32. The crowd go, give him another go. I go, all right, we'll give him another go. What's 4 plus 6? 24. Give him another go. Yeah, all right, we'll give him one last go. What's 2 plus 2? And the guy guesses and goes, I don't know, 4? The crowd goes, Give him another go. Give him another go. Because George is the stupid Oscar. That's the joke.
I get it. Funny. It's funny. Yeah,
it's good, isn't it? It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway,
I'll use that one.
Yeah. Yeah, please do.
When I'm in North Wrestling in Newcastle.
Yeah, see how people react to that.
Come round. I've got a joke for you.
You're all morons, he says, and he runs off.
As I'm in a backstage room with a load of Geordie wrestlers.
Yeah, terrible idea. Don't do that.
Oh, you're dumb fucks, right?
Yeah. I love the Geordies. God bless them.
But yes, anyway, thank you all for watching, listening. We'll see you late April.
Yes, see you in April, baby.
Keep an eye on the Instagram.
Keep an eye on Tyler. I don't want to come anywhere near
Jesus
that fucking
Christ.
Stanley knife. Jesus, we don't know what that guy's capable of.
Keep an eye on Tyler, motherfucker, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Sign us off, Robbie.
Ta-da!